Beer and Loathing. Welcome to Beer and Loathing's Chug, a quick draw recap of beer news that may or may not have pissed you off last week. You heard it all on the other blogs already, so now you can hear our magma hot takes on the juiciest industry stories so you can get good and pissed off one last time and move on to the new shit that'll piss you off this week. I'm Samuel Slide telling you for the 50th time, here are your headlines. A Wisconsin craft brewery is preparing to square up and out-lawyer the two biggest breweries in the world. Mountain Crest SRL claims AB InBev and MolsonCoors had a secret agreement from 2000 to 2015 with the government-owned Liquor Control Board of Ontario, Canada, that restricted imports and sales of other U.S. beer products. Now, we're inclined to make the analogy of David and Goliath, but if Goliath had AB InBev's legal team alone, David would have been fucked after throwing that rock. Now, no one can seem to decide on how to write a headline involving craft beer's growth. Forbes says it's gone flat, the Brewers Association says it's slowed but steady at 5%. Then Forbes quoted pretty much all the meat from the Brewers Association article before throwing in a nugget at the end that Boston Beer Co. has been downgraded to sell by Goldman Sachs. We think Forbes should let go of Goldman Sachs' collective Sachs, find their own, and do some actual reporting. Now lastly, the U.S. has grown by over 900 breweries since this time last year. Now look on the bright side, that's 900 fewer homebrewers trying to make you drink their shitty beer. Now look back on the dark side, you're actually paying them to try their shitty beer. Now, we had some requests to do a supercut of all the past slams for our 50th chug, but that just didn't feel right, so instead we'll revisit an old segment that never had a name, and we're calling it Would You Party With Them? This week's party hero would be an honor to pee next to in a pool while fueling our bladders with piss lagers, so let's go to the tape. Who what? Skill, grace, and a warrior chug finish. I would totally party with that dude. Well, that's a recap. This week's Chug's brought to you by Founders Brewing Company's very own acclaimed Kentucky Breakfast Stout. This one is a 2016 vintage, I believe. Cheers. Oh, you know, that's so good. We might as well try a 2017 vintage too. Oh, I don't know if I like this idea. Oh, yep, that's pretty damn good. Come back next week to find out what pissed you off last week. If you thought that was alright, why don't you give us a subscribe on the old YouTube channel here. It's Tune In, Get Drunk. We do weekly chugs, we do other video stuff, and it's usually stupid, probably entertaining, things that you wouldn't want your mom to see. Or if that's not really your style, why don't you go ahead and just check out our podcast. We talk to people in and around the beer industry. We have a good time. We like fun.